Good morning, dear students. This is our next subtopic of topic arithmetic progression. In this topic, we have already seen about what an AP says, what is the general expression for the nth term. Here we would discuss sum of n terms of an AP. Now, first of all, we all know that sum of n terms of an AP is given by Sn is equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here all the variables are same as n denotes the total number of terms. A is equals to first term and d is equals to common difference. Now next we will see that how this formula been derived, as we all know that if we have an AP as whose first term is a, second term is a plus d, third term is a plus 2d, and up to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now see, if we are evaluating sum of n terms, that means we have to add all of these terms. Adding these all terms, Sn is equals to first term a plus of second term a plus d, third term is a plus 2d, and it is going up to last term a plus n minus 1 into d. Now see, I am writing this one in the backward direction. What we get last term a plus n minus 1 into d. Then we have second last term, which is a plus n minus 2 multiplied by d, and this would move up to the first term a. I mean to say, firstly we write these terms in the ascending order, or we can say that first to last, and nextly we write it in the order which moves from last to first. Now see what I am doing. I am adding all the terms vertically. That means if I add this a to a plus n minus 1 into d, if I add this a plus d with a plus n minus 2 into d, and lastly a plus n minus 1 into d with a, what we get? We get, adding these two equations vertically, we get Sn plus Sn is equals to what? Twice of Sn. Adding these two terms, a plus a, which is like terms, and it can be added, which becomes 2a plus of, now a और a दोनों ऐड होके बन गए 2a. Nextly we have n minus 1 into d. This is the addition of these two terms. Nextly we add these two terms. What we get? Again a plus a is 2a. I am separating these terms by curly braces so that the confusion would not arrive. 2a plus, now here we have the coefficient of d as 1, here we have the coefficient of d is n minus 2. I am writing these two coefficient one by one, n minus 2 plus 1 whole multiplied by d, and when I add the last terms, we get 2a plus n minus 1 whole multiplied by d. Now students, see what we have. We have twice of Sn is equals to, firstly, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We cannot solve it furtherly because a and d are both unlike terms. Here again 2a plus, this is n minus 2 plus 1, which whole become n minus 1 into d, and lastly we have 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That means when I add the first term with the last term, the second term with the second last term, the third term with the third last term, and the last term with the first term, what we get in each addition, each vertical addition, we get 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So if we have n terms, that means we have n times of 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So I can write it as twice of Sn is equals to n times of 2a plus n minus 1 whole multiplied by d. So we can also write it as Sn is equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 whole multiplied by d. This is the formula which we are dealing with. So this is the derivation, that how the formula of Sn, which is equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d, came. Now if you want to write it in another order, we can also write it as Sn is equals to n by 2. I am splitting this 2a in the term of a plus a, and last n minus 1 into d. Now see, the expression a plus n minus 1 into d is what? The nth term. So I can write this formula like Sn is equals to n by 2 a plus, let I denote the nth term as last term, so it become the new form of Sn, sum of n terms. Here we have two formulas. First one is Sn is equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and Sn is equals to n by 2 a plus l, where l is equals to last term. हम इन्हें कहाँ यूज करेंगे? Whenever we have the first term, the common difference and the value of n, we would use this one. But if we have directly the value of last term, then we would directly use this one. Let we have a simple question which would clear some of our doubts, that find the sum of first 20 terms. Sum of n terms, I have denoted it as Sn, so find sum of S20 in an AP like 1, 4, 7, 10 and so on. Now see, here we don't have the last term. जब हमारे पास last term नहीं है, then we have a single formula for sum of n terms, which is equals to Sn is equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 whole multiplied by d. Now see what we have here. We have to evaluate sum of 20 terms, that means n is equals to 20. First term a is equals to 1, and the common difference d is equals to 4 minus 1, which is equals to 3. Putting all these values in the above formula, what we get as 20 is equals to 20 by 2 twice of 1 plus of n minus 1, which is 20 minus 1 whole multiplied by d, which is equals to 3. So as 20 become 20 by 2 is 10, 2 into 1 is 2, 20 minus 1 19, 19 into 3, which is what, 57. So as 20 is equals to 10 multiplied by 59, which is equals to 590. So in the above question, the sum of first 20 terms would be 590. Thank you.